Hello everybody, this is ZigZagZog coming to you from somewhere in this world. We're back to continue our playthrough of XCom 2 War of the Chosen featuring that amazing Long War of the Chosen mod. And this is the episode where we start our infiltration for the liberation of New Chile. We have 28 soldiers available, so I'll be able to pick out the team I want on this one. And before we do that, I'm gonna take a quick visit over into engineering.
What can I do
There's
for you, Commander?
2 weapons in the process of looking at soldiers that I'm going to want to build for this weapon. I also will want to build one more piece of we have Predator armor. I'm going to build one more bit. No, I have the extra alloy plating. I don't have to build it. Never mind. We are going to build, however, another mag long rifle for one of our snipers. And we are going to build a stutter mag for the shinobi I'll be taking out on this one. Just so even my shinobi has an upgraded mag weapon. So we're going to go ahead and bite the bullet there because we had the funds just to make sure everybody has appropriate weaponry for this mission. So let's get back out there and start picking the team that's going to go out. Let's get going down here. Here we go. Here's the mission we're going to do. Right now, Advent Strength 5. It's been hovering around 4 and 5 lately. Let's hope it works in our favor and doesn't jump up beyond that in the process of our infiltration. It's a squad size of 10 that we're taking out. It is a full salvage mission, so that means the all-important corpses. Can we get some drone corpses that we need? Can we get a few more stun lancer corpses that we could very well use? Those are probably the 2 that I need the most or could use the most. So let's go head out there and pick out the team
Chile.
that we're going to send in. All right, I know the team that we're going to be taking out, so we'll come right back once I get them all inserted and put in their positions, and then we'll review it and get this thing going. All right, here's the team we're going to be taking out. We've got Beverly, Dancing Duck Crusher. She is our specialist on this one. She is able to heal, hopefully, for this long mission, and I did throw out another med kit randomly out there just so we have an extra one just in case. We've also got... and you'll notice everybody, as you look through here, has mag weapons. That's pretty awesome. We're going to be able to pack a punch with our shots. We have Subject 24. Bishop is going along. We took our mech on this one. He's going to provide a little power here and there. Din Barta Gravedigger is along with a couple grenades of 2 varieties, and we'll see how he's able to help us. We also have Utakeda as our Shinobi Scout. We do not have, the Reaper. We did not start the game with a Reaper, so we have to count on our Shinobi to stay hidden for us to be as long as possible to be able to scout things out. So that's his role, and it's an important one on this one. His bond mate, Tommy Hurt's Pokemon, is our Ranger, and he's got some good weapons with some good upgrades, advanced autoloader, scope to increase his aim. And then we got a technical along. Homer Dope Simpson is our technical on this one. He's carrying a mag rifle. Then we got one leader along on this one to provide perks, hopefully here and there, that might be able to help us out. With a mag long rifle, that's Dark Recuate, the boss. And by the way, Simpson, our technical, is also wearing the hazmat vest against fire damage. Mary Sue Crusher is along as our gunner. He's a bond mate with William Riker, number 1. They're both along with mag cannon, mag long rifle. And you notice everybody does have the best ablative armor, or vest, I should say, that we have available. So we have one promotion we have to give out, and that's for Wesley Crusher. Let's get that done in the promotion screen. Chain Shot is an amazing perk and one that I often take. Now you can see that often is probably not this time, right? Iron Curtain is, I don't know, whatever reason it's not my favorite. It just doesn't seem to tickle my fancy very often, reducing their target mobility because it deals out 50% normal damage. Not my cup of tea. And demolition. This is actually the way I'm going to go this time. We've had a number of instances where we struggle to get rid of cover, and we don't quite have a positioning, shame on the commander, to get around that cover. So I'm going to give demolition a try. It's something I've not really worked with a lot, and I want to give it a try. It uses a volley of bullets to significantly damage or destroy the enemy's cover. It doesn't deal them any damage, but it destroys cover for others to deal the damage. And I'm going to go with that one because I want to try it out. There's perks here and there that I've never tried, and I'm never afraid to try out a new perk, and I want to get the feel for demolition. I feel it has its uses. As I already know chain shot does, but not everybody can get chain shot, right? We got to try a few other things here and there to check out their value. Finally, we got, William Riker we went to. He's upgraded with Mag. And then our final soldier along on this team is Violeta Parra. And she is our lone side trooper on this one. And she does have the other lone med kit also to help us out. So that is the team that we're taking out here. One thing I'm going to do, I think I forgot, I failed to check while we were off the screen, is taking a look at combat sims. And you know what? Hyperreactive pupils is a perfect fit for a ranger in my mind, and we're going to give that to Tommy Pokemon. In fact, I forgot I should have looked at all the others before I clicked out of there in case something else might have been appropriate. Do we have an appropriate sniper perk, perhaps? Let's take a look in here. Reduces wound time, depth perception. Now there's one that could be good for a sniper, especially high ground sniper. Grants 5 aim and reduces enemy dodge by 25 when you're at a higher elevation. So let's take a look at both our snipers. Death from above here. But since you're our commander, just in case we don't need you to take a shot and need you to command, let's take a look at Riker over here. Does he have death from above? Yeah, damn good ground, etc. So it would also fit with him, and just because he's not the commander on this one, he's going to get the combat sim here of death perception. We're going to try that out. And I'm thinking we're all equipped and ready to go. You'll know that we can't under-infiltrate. We have to at least get to 100%. That is a 23-day process, and we're going to give it a boost to get it down to 15 days. So we will be infiltrating for quite a while here. This is a long infiltration one for the team. So we'll have these guys out of action for a while, but at least we've got it going. We've got a plan to get our liberation done. So let's get it started.
Menace, ready to deploy.
All right, Operation Star Tomb is now a go. We've started the infiltration. What I'm going to do in the meantime is, well, we have a new soldier. I guess what we'll do is we'll come up here, get the new soldier. I'm not one to turn down a new soldier, and then we will get up here and start scanning in Western Europe, which is vigilance-wise, strength-wise, the most advantageous region for us to start looking at. So we'll do it in that order.
Avenger plotting new course.
Priority message coming through, Commander.
Alrighty,
Putting it on screen now.
Let's take a look.
You have made considerable progress against the aliens over the past month, Commander. I hope that your ongoing efforts will only lead to further success.
So if you look at everything we accomplished, it feels good compared to the alien activity, but you can see why we need to liberate now, because we need to pick up a reliable source of income ASAP.
My focus, all of my efforts have been rewarded. I am reinvigorated. I was good before, but This is something else entirely. I'm on a whole other level.
Yeah, overkill. Your range attack deals plus more damage to units at 50% hit points or less. So if we got anybody injured, we gotta hide bad from the hunter. And they can mark their target, reducing the defense. So there's a couple new perks that our chosen have picked up. Alright, we're almost got a full tick over here from the hunter, and this is what they're working on: intense training, increasing their strength in combat, and well, both of them. So let's keep moving. And as far as dark events, XCom will not be concealed at the start of missions. They're preparing on this one. Woohoo! That's not a nice one. It'd be a nice one to counter. And then this is a permanent one here. Alien fields units that gain bonus armor when in cover. That's kind of hard to offset. It's just part of their natural growth in strength. And I don't think I need to change anything here right now. We'll just keep going. And let's keep scanning. Oh, Deanna Troi is back into the team. She's recovered.
I think you will find our results have exceeded expectations.
All right, let's go see what this Viper autopsy brings us.
I find it unusual, to say the least, that the subject so often referred to in the past as the Thin Man has now been revealed to actually be a genetic derivative of this wholly reptilian creature.
All right, we got a couple nice new Proving Ground products. In fact, we haven't really been active in the Proving Ground in a while, but Battlefield Medicine is one I want to take a look at. All right, we got to pick another, and part of it is we do not have any supplies right now. What is it that I would want to pick up the most? This gets us working towards powered armor and coil guns. I think we got to keep moving forward with weaponry. I don't think there's anything super important here. That's all rendering, disassembling. Our intel at 78. Well, it's okay because we can't quite expand yet anyway. So I think what I need to do is well, we'll just do something to pick up a little intel. We'll do the data pad for 5 days, and in the meantime, I'm gonna, when I finish searching for the soldier, we're gonna stop by the black market, see what we have to sell, see if we can pick up 50 supplies so we can start making progress towards coil guns now that we've unleashed all the mag weapons. So I think Illyrium is an important next project for us. We're going to need 50 supplies, so we got to remember I spent them just for the Liberation mission. Now it's time to go get them back so I can move on to the next research I want. So let's just do the data pad right now.
I'll see that work begins immediately, Commander.
And
I'll contact you when I have a full report available.
thank you, Tygan. Let's get back out there.
The Chosen, known as the Assassin.
Yeah, I guess we'll never know what he has to say about the assassin. Let's go right here. And we got a new Grenadier, which we can always use. So there we go. And we'll head over to the black
Avenger
market.
plotting new course.
We got to come up with 50 supplies so we can manage our next research. The Advent data pad, they're very interested in that. Wow, that's good money for one, but I don't want to just give up my intel source. I think what we're going to do is just come down here. Well, let's take a look. I think we have, yeah, we have a stock we can sell. We'll do that. The advanced stuff we'll hold on to right now. 5 faceless corpses. We're gonna pop in a couple Illyrium cores. Gets us up to 47. I just need another 3. So we'll sell two Illyrium crystals since we're doing okay at the moment there. And there's our 50 coming up. And we just got to remember that is our new 0. We won't overspend there even if we have a mission that comes up anymore. So there we go. Now let's get up here so we can help scanning over here in Western Europe.
Setting course for Sector 7, Western Europe.
And let's start scanning. Okay, our training center is built. We can establish soldier bonds or improve the soldier bonds. Oh yeah, let's take a look at this facility. All right, very cool to have our training center online now. Let's see, open soldier. We actually have some bonds we can improve right now. I'm going to go with Callum and Rabizaso to improve their bond. And we're going to get them going right now to develop bond level 2. There we go. This is a big reason I wanted this, is to improve some. We have some good bonds out there, but you know, at that first level, all we can do is help them move. So we're good about getting this done. Now, is there any upgrades here? No, it doesn't look like it. So we're all ready. Let's get back out there and start scanning. Now we have idle staff in the Psi Lab. Those are our scientists. Let's take a look in there real quick. Yeah, I'm not going to bring any of these new rookies. We still have 4 right now, Psi Troopers active, so we're just going to ignore that. And I checked before we got going to make sure nobody was available or ready for an upgrade, and nobody is yet. So we still need to get our Psi Troopers some more experience out there. Let's start scanning. We have a target where? Right here. A whole whooping 2 days to start liberating the region. I would love to do it, but not on 2 days. So we're going to have to wait for it to come around again. Hopefully we can scan here for a while before the vigilance and strength goes up, and maybe that'll come around so we can start it again here soon. What I'd really like in this area is maybe a jailbreak to get our Haven personnel count up. And what do we have? Oh, ambush and advent troop column. It's a light mission, 9-day timer. Well, you know what? We got to do this. It'll give us some materials that we could badly use. It is a light mission, 13 to 15. But I think we're going to give this a go. It's in the subway, which is always a challenging environment with which to do this. But I'm going to see if I can put together a team. So let's get out down there and see what we can do.
West Africa.
A lot of troops being moved around right now, and I like the idea of potentially gaining some funds. We're going to have to see with a 9-day timer. That's what I'm thinking. That's such a good timer. Maybe I can get that extra trooper in to make it feasible to do a light mission at 13 to 15. It's also possible to give it a little boost too, to make it easier to do. So we may look at that also. But anyway, let me put together a team. We'll be right back. All right, here's the team going out on this one. We actually went with a full 8 on this one just because of the 9-day timer. That way I'm not going to boost it, because I think a team of 8 can match up for a light mission like this. That's what I'm counting on, at least. And while it's not a perfect team, we'll be good enough. We do, starting right off with Jojo Rabbit Betzler. He is our specialist. He does not have one of our advanced weapons. We have a couple of assault weapons on this one and an SMG, but I think we'll be okay because we have enough other upgrades to make up for that. Plus, we have 8 soldiers in total if we need to take that extra shot due to a weaker assault weapon. So there we go. Worf, Iceman, his bond mate, can't remember, Nikolai is infiltrating on a covert op right now, so we're bringing him solo on this one. He does have a shard gun to pack a punch to make up for the couple assault rifles that we have out on this one. Our leader on this one is Clancy Chief Wiggums. He is our grenadier also. This is a full salvage mission, so we got to be real careful on how we use our grenades for this one. As a matter of fact, since I probably don't want to use as many grenades, we're going to switch off one of those grenades and carry an extra flashbang and kind of work it in that way for that reason. We also have Pele, the greatest, along as our PSYOP. We gave him, or downgraded him from the last episode where he had a mag weapon. We switched that off somewhere else where I thought it would do better for us. He still has an upgraded laser rifle. Then we got Joe, can't touch this Murata. He has just a regular old SMG, but he was able to upgrade with the Ionic Axe. As a matter of fact, the Ionic Axe I had planned, unfortunately, in planning out my teams, to put on my Liberation mission, so I do not have an upgraded blade for that one, but hopefully my Shinobi on that mission will stay hidden and not really be as active as I expect Joe Murata potentially to be on this one. So he has the upgraded Ionic Axe. We do have a sharpshooter, even though it's a subway mission. We're going to still go with Max Grapevine on this one as our sharpshooter. He has the laser lance to go along with it. Not a bad weapon at all. He's the only one on this team that does not have the improved ablative, so he has a vest to give him a couple extra hit points. Can you see how low his hit points were without that? Whew, baby. But he's a sniper, hopefully not having to get close up in the action. And then the remaining 2 team members, we got a Ranger, Drummix, old Dusty here. See if we can brush off the dust and be effective with our mag rifle here. We got lots of AP ammo here and there scattered around, so hopefully that's going to pay off for us too. And then we got a gunner, Corporal Kelly. Jane Kelly has not been out in a while, and she's upgraded to a laser cannon for this one. So we do have some decent, I mean, I tell you, we do have some decent weapons. It's just not all the way across the board quite on this team. So there you go. We now the only thing we got to finish off with is we got some promotions, and let's start with Chief Wiggums here. And for Chief Wiggums, we're going to go with, well, it's paid off for me so much. We've overall, without the infirmary built, we've been staying relatively healthy, and I'm going to go with Formidable just for that purpose. I'm learning to like this perk a lot. One more, we got Joe, can't touch this Murata. Let's go see what we're going to use for you. And we're up here to Shadow Strike, low profile, and the hard to pass up Blade Storm, so we're not going to pass it up. There you go. Blade Storm will be a nice one to be able to have you use with an Ionic Axe on top of it. Max Grapevine, you haven't seen a lot of action yet. You're still a little bit new to the game. I was thinking of making you a snapshot guy for us, but I'm going to go with Death from Above. Rapid targeting, in a sense, you can argue with Death from Above. You kind of get the bonus if you make the kill shot. You get that bonus hollow targeting potential, and it kind of acts as a rapid targeting in a way, you can argue. So it's either Death from Above or Snapshot, and I've decided to go with my standard Death from Above on this one. And finally, who we got? I think we got Drummix is left over here. Yes, Drummix. And here's the first time on this promotion when I took a look. We're gonna try something a little different. We have hip fire down here in the XCom row. I've never tried it, but it allows us to fire the sawed-off shotgun, and it no longer ends the turn. So hence you can take a single move, get up to a position to fire it, and then move again because it doesn't end your turn by firing it. So I'm kind of interested to give this a test drive. It's something I've never used, something I've never tried, and so we're going to pick it up. And with that in mind, rather than go with what I normally do at this point, which is very good perk locked on, hopefully we can maybe get your hyper-reactive pupils at some time. If we don't already, I can't remember, to kind of make up for that a little bit. But we're going to pick this time pump action, gain 2 extra ammo in your sawed-off shotgun. So if we're able to shoot it potentially without ending our turn, this will give us a chance to maybe shoot it more frequently. So we're just going to give it a test drive. It's a combo I've never tried before, never had the opportunity to try before, and we're going to go with it in this instance. And I think that is all the promotions on this particular mission. So we got our team, we're ready to go out. I think we're well set to do a light mission and gain some full salvage corpses. This is 2 missions in a row that we're starting to infiltrate to give us full salvage, which will really help us out.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position for deployment.
All right, we're going to keep searching here, hopefully find a jailbreak eventually over here. Let's see, let's cross our fingers. Oh, I don't want to scan up here. I want to scan up here in Western Europe. I'm glad I paid attention. Didn't fall asleep at the wheel to do a more difficult mission down here. Let's go back up here and hope for the jailbreak up here and see if we can make that happen.
Setting course for Western Europe.
Let's see what this is. And it is free resistance rebels. It's you know, it's going to be tough on a large map to do this with only at best a team of 5, and that's going to even be pushing it if we're stripped down. We're going to give it a go just because we need the resistance contacts and rebels for sure. So let's get in here and take a look at it. I do have at least enough individuals to put together one more team to get this done. Let's just, the clincher is going to be how many can we actually end up taking out. So we're going to take another quick pause here, and then we'll be right back. Okay, we were able to squeeze out a team of 5 on this one. It may not be my ideal perfect team or the normal mix of soldiers I would take out, but I think it's one that'll get the job done for us. We got Deanna, Betazoid, Troi as our assault leading the way. She has a scatter ray to go along with it and an advanced arc thrower. So there are some non-main weapon upgrades you'll see on this team. Also, we got a laser cannon from Jean-Luc, Captain Picard, and that is the bond mate of Deanna, Betazoid, Troi. Jean-Luc comes with a promotion, so let's get up here and do it. We took demolition last time. This time I think we're going to go with the chain shot, and just so we have a little variety in this column with our gunners. He's followed up by Toshi, Illusionist, Manawa as a specialist force. He does not have an upgraded Gremlin. We need some drones for that, and we got, hopefully we'll get some on our other 2 missions that are full salvage missions, so we can start upgrading our Gremlins soon. He does come with a laser rifle, however. Toshi does, so that's a nice upgrade for us. Scatter ray is being held by our technical. Decided to do that since our technical, I try to end up getting up close whenever possible, due to the flamethrower. So since he's technically or potentially going to be up close anyway, we went with the upgraded weapon over an assault weapon of the scatter ray to see if we can't put that to good use for Q. And he has the upgraded rocket launcher too, so hopefully that will help us also. He also has a promotion. And in this case, we're not doing a flamethrower build. We're going to go either with concussion rocket or shredder, and between the two, I always take the choice, get rid of that, get through that armor. We need all the shredding help we can get on these adventures of ours. We got our another PSYOP along. I forgot which numbered one this was, but she's been out there long enough without a name. Since her flag is the Argentinian flag, we named her Evita Peron. So Ava will be along. She has no upgraded weapon, but she has plenty of her psi abilities to hopefully help us out on this action. So we'll see if this squad's good enough. I'm hoping it is. Let's get them infiltrated.
Sky Ranger,
We're in the pipe. 5 by 5.
All right, so I really don't have any more of a team to really send out right now. If another mission pops up, we're just gonna have to say, hang on a second here, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we take a look? We got everybody on intel here. Everybody is on intel here. We're probably to the point where we're gonna want to see about maybe just hiding here for a while with strength. We're kind of at borderline strength here, but we'll keep on intel just in case, because it did find us this troop column to ambush. Not that we could send out a mission. This one we're all in hiding with 2 on intel. We're still all in hiding down in New Chile. We've got ourselves still hiding here. We're getting close, especially with vigilance falling, to be able to start action back up in New Brazil. And we're starting to grow the vigilance here, but we're on intel. I got 4 hiding. Let's change what we got going here. Let's just put them all on intel. And that's the way we'll do it there. Alright, so I don't know that I have anything else I need to do or where I need to go. We can go to scan briefly at the skirmisher headquarters to build some of our buildings faster. That only builds faster, and I'm mostly excavating right now. I guess we'll just keep scanning. You know, if a mission comes up, we've got this mission pending, we've got this mission pending, and we've got this mission pending. Now, why don't we fly down to this mission here, just so I can add some intel to it to get that speeded up. And we're going to boost the infiltration right at the moment. Obviously, it shows mega swarming because we haven't even barely infiltrated at but 17%. It'll go down to what you're used to seeing once we get 100% infiltrated, but we're going to speed it up by boosting our infiltration here. And now we're at 27% infiltrated, and it's still 11 days until 100%, so we just got to let the timer go. I wish I had more troops. I mean, I do have more troops to infiltrate, but they're all rookies. We're getting pretty much down to Rookieville here for anybody else I want to go out. Or I can empty out my Haven advisors, which is also not necessarily something I want to do too much of either. So we're just going to see if we can patch something together. Keep scanning up here in Western Europe. Okay, we got our bond level complete. Let's go take a look at that. Well, there's a couple troops right there, so maybe we will be able to squeeze out another team. I'm not going to put anyone in there right at the moment for another bond level increase. Let's take a look down here. Yeah, we're just clearing debris right now, so that scanning at the skirmisher headquarters isn't going to help us one a little bit. One thing, let's take a look. Yeah, we don't have any soldiers available to upgrade their bonds right now, so that's something to look at. And then proving grounds.
We've got the schematics,
let's
and
just,
our equipment is ready to begin assembly, Commander.
Yeah, let's
give the word and
see.
we'll build the Skulljack.
Battlefield medicine takes 20 supplies, Illyrium core, and a Viper corpse. And how much time do we have left on our research? Because if I spent that, then I got to make sure I refill our my budget's got to be replenished. So we're still looking at 1 hour on the data pad. So no, I cannot spend the money yet on the proving ground. But what we'll do is we'll let that 1 hour go by with the data pad, get our newest research going, and then we'll drop by the black market to see if we can get some more funds for the proving ground project. And let's just double check how much I'm going to need. Was it 20? Yep, 20 supplies to get that done. So I think we can find a way to come up with that. So let's let the time go by. And we'll do it as we fly to the black market.
Setting course for the Chilean Control District.
Well, I don't know what I clicked on accidentally, but I wanted to go to the black market. Right there.
Avenger plotting new course.
Market is open.
See if we can come up with the 20 we need. Obviously, we can sell a data pad. Or just do one more Illyrium core right now. That's just the quick and easy way to do it. Whoops, I don't think I actually clicked on sell. So let's... I have a bad habit of doing that. Let's pick it there and confirm. There we go. Now, let's get in here. We got an hour to go by. So let's head back up to Western Europe.
Setting course for the Western European Ward.
Hasn't an hour gone by?
Our research was
yeah,
a
there we
success,
go.
Commander.
So let's go in there and pick out some new research. Battle armor is inspired. What a shame. We can get that done in 7 days versus the Illyrium, which is 16 days. But I really feel like I need... Jesus, I need more of an upgrade on weapons is more important even with the 16-day timer. So let's do that.
I will send word as soon as we have something of note.
Let's go back over here. Where... So in the Psi Lab, I don't have anybody needing an upgrade yet. So let's take out our scientists here temporarily. Hopefully that maybe will that, by not having them in the Psi Lab, will that speed up my research all of a sudden? Yeah, now it's down to 12 days. So that was important to not have my scientists wasting away without any Psi upgrades. So we're going to advance some time. I may cut out some of this time advancing if nothing happens, just so this mission isn't too long on just us scanning away. And let's go see what we're gonna find and what's gonna happen to us. Well, what have we got? We've got a new Templar. It looks like we just finished this mission, so we've gained XP, yada yada yada, and we have a new soldier, a Templar. So all of a sudden I'm going, yeah, let's keep scanning for a mission. Little by little we're getting soldiers back, and we might be able to put together another team to get out there if we find a mission.
My people understand the value of our cooperation, Commander. The Elders see us as nothing more than raw materials for their design. We will take back our power and turn it against them. I greet you as an ally, facing a shared enemy. My followers seek balance with the psionic forces that flow through the Earth and all its inhabitants. We channel this energy, aided by technology of our own design, to pursue justice for those who have fallen victim to the Elders and their servants.
Thank you, Geist. So we'll have some new resistance factions, resistance orders available.
With our success comes the opportunity for you to assign us new orders, Commander.
Okay, psionic attacks on XCom units will cause damage to the caster. That's kind of cool. Soldier bonds grow 25% faster. And let's see if there's an appropriate covert action out there.
Our understanding of the Elders' vision has grown, and now we must strike in new ways to crush their efforts.
Gain ability point. You know, I may just temporarily recruit a scientist. I may temporarily have to hold off on doing our next mission just because... Ooh, steel corpses. What's involved with that one? Yeah, 3 soldiers. So, you know, I'm going to hold off till one of our other missions completes. I probably should be doing constant covert operations, I kind of feel, but I don't want to... We're low on soldiers, and we may come up with another infiltration, so I'm actually, whether it's the right move or not, I'm not going to do a new covert action right away. Let me know what you think. Would you have done one, or would you have waited also? I'd love to get some feedback on this. Okay, we have a new target. This is down here now. 6-day timer, very light. We can start liberating this region, but if we keep doing too much down here, we're already pushing vigilance and everything. I think I kind of want to go back up to where we were, and unfortunately, I'm going to pass on this one. This is way over in Australia. It is for an engineer, which would be nice. It's also a liberation mission, and it's only got a 4-day timer. And we got a 7-day timer here now. Get Advent's attention. Oh, we don't want to do anything to get their attention right now yet. So we're going to ignore this one, even though it has a decent timer. And a supply raid. Commander, the Resistance has relayed information concerning an Advent supply line. We should disrupt their transports. Let's find out where it is. Way over here. Oof. 1 day. A 1-day timer. It just ain't gonna happen. And we're only strength 2 here too. Problem is I do have everybody on intel. It's just...
If you ask me, these Templars are just as crazy as my brother. What is it about psionic energy that seems to drive them so completely mad?
I don't know, Mr. Hunter, but we're going to keep scanning over here. And they now have permanent dark event, will to survive. Alien units, field units gain bonus armor when they're in cover. Yikes. So shredding becomes all of a sudden more important, and I've been picking up a lot of that shredding perks, so hopefully this will pay off. We now have another rookie in South Africa available. And she's in hiding, so we'll just keep scanning. 5-day timer to start liberating. I don't think it's going to be real close if I can squeeze in, because I think the last 5-member team I took out was right around 5 days, 19 hours. So I'm going to come down here and just see if it's possible. And we'll be right back and find out. Okay, we were able to put together a team, barely. 5 days, 15 hours for our infiltration. We were allowed 5 days, 17 hours, so we're 2 hours under, which is acceptable to me. I always like to have at least that 2-hour buffer at a minimum. And that's a 5-man team against an extremely light mission, so I think it's doable to try our first level of the lib chain here. We've got our Shinobi bondmate to our technical here, Callum Sleet Robertson and Robbie the Burning Wind Zaso. Are our teammates here, bondmates here. In fact, they just came out of the upgraded bonds now, so we're going to see how that might benefit us in this particular battle. We've got a laser Sten gun, a laser rifle on these two. Also upgraded to the arc blade here for our Shinobi. We also have Jake Teardrinker Solomon as our specialist with a mag rifle. We have a scatter ray on our assault. Data, the android, he'll have the AP ammo. And we got our first test drive, our first action for our new Templar. Took me a moment to think of that. Our newest Templar, Shania Warden Resham, is going to join us on this one. No upgrades to the weapons yet. We should, I think, when we have a chance, I'll go back in and see about upgrading gauntlets and the auto pistol here. But right now we just got the basic stuff, but at least we have other upgraded weapons to complement the team, and I'm hoping we'll be able to get this thing done. There's 2 promotions to get out of the way before we get going. Robbie Zasso, you're going to be the first one with a promotion up at Staff Sergeant. It's hard for me to pass up, even though Phosphorus, ignoring fire immunities and shred armor is good if I was having the flamethrower build, but we're going with formidable because I am a master at getting my technical out of position, so I require formidable quite often. And we're gonna go with our Templar here for our promotion. Now understand, this is not I'm doing an early build. It's not the final build. The Templar has gone through some major adjustments over time, so this is by no means the final build you're going to see. And speaking of final builds, as of yesterday, the Steam release, the Steam Workshop release of this mod has taken place. So you can now not have to go through the whole download install procedure via Nexus. You can actually, if you have the mod activated already, you can clear it out and then download via Steam for the updated version of the mod. Just so you all know, that has released and is available. And by the time, this is as of recording, it was yesterday. By the time I release this, it'll be 2 or 3 days ago. It has been released, Long War of the Chosen, on the Steam Workshop at last. Real excited about that. As far as our upgrades and promotions here, we're just going to go real quick through here. I'm not going to explain anything because this is not the final build for our Templar, but we're going to take Overcharge. We're going to take Blade Master, and we will also finish that off with Deflect. And that is our build for our new Templar. Alright, with that in mind, we are ready to go and start this infiltration. Getting in just under the wire. Let's get going.
Sky Ranger deployed.
In position to drop.
Alright, we're going to keep scanning, see if we can't get up to this jailbreak. That's the next one in line by far. We're looking at 58% infiltrated. Oh yeah, and that 58%, there's days and days to go. That's a long infiltration involved there. Excuse me, let's wait and start scanning some more. And it's a brief timer. It'd be nice to free an engineer. I don't have a good enough squad to even try a brief timer on this one. I'm gonna have to pass. Let's get this jailbreak done so we can free up some soldiers. Seven-day timer down here. 13. We can rescue resistance contacts. It's not exactly what we need to do down here in this super high strength and vigilance region right now. 6% more. Let's get up there, man. There we go. 100%. Let's take a look at it. It's a 7 to 9 activity operation, a lazy gift. So this is what we're going to move ahead with. It's already a long mission just because we had to go so far without having anything infiltrated. But we're going to try and end it up with this actual mission here, and then we'll move on next episode with whatever comes up next. Possibly the supply train or troop movement 1 that we're going to be going against. So we'll see you down there on the battlefield. Just as a refresher, the squad going out: Deanna, Betazoid, Troi is an assault. Bondmate Jean-Luc Captain Picard is our gunner. Hopefully we can get them into bondmate training after this mission. Q, Crypto is our technical. Toshi, Illusionist, Manawa, Specialist. And Evita, Ava Peron, is a PSYOP for us.
Alright, so let's go get this mission going. Alright, Operation Lazy Gift will be taking us to the Advent security area of Lyon. So let's just get it going. So we got a nice rooftop start. Doesn't seem to be too far we have to get. And to escape, it's even farther away than where we're starting. So what do you know? We need to get this jailbreak done, so let's get going. We don't really have a sneaky sneak on this one, so I think Deanna, Troi, we're going to do a little Betazoid scouting ahead. As far as buildings in the way, we got one here that's right across the way. So maybe that's where we work ourselves, is over towards this building. Let's come over here on a blue move, see if we can see access to the building over here. And we definitely see access. In fact, there's a nice little pole right yonder. So let's see about moving you down here. I don't think we have civilians right there, so hopefully that means there's not another group right where we're going to be jumping down. I think we'll just go right here behind this little signpost. That'll get us close to the pipes to get up high. So we'll make this jump next. And I'm happy with that opening position. So we're going to try getting everybody else off in that direction also. I guess I don't have too much problem, at least on the first turn. We'll take the chance of just bringing everybody down as far as they can go, standing out in the open, getting ready to climb up and gain the heights.
I think that it's worth the risk.
Toshi, we'll get you right there.
Go, go, go!
All the galaxies a stage.
And our Psi, Evita, Peron.
Voy a ello.
Okay, the only thing that can ruin this progression is the unseen, unknown drone that drops in on us, but we heard what sounded like a drone crashing through windows. They're usually what crash through the windows at this point. We're going to get you, Deanna, Troi, up the pole in a blue move. In fact, we're still hidden, so let's do the peek over the skylight and see what's down there on a blue move. That makes sense to me to do it on a blue move.
He was very mysterious.
Okay, we do see something. The drone is nearby. We're going to find out if we can get everybody up high. Now it makes it look like the drone has vision out here. Now that we can see the drone, let's see if we're going to be able to get our folks up there, and it doesn't seem like we would unless we go, I guess with that idea that the drone's there, we're going to take the long way around. At least we have an alternative. And I think we're just going to get everybody up in that general vicinity. Hopefully this drone stays low and we can work around it, at least for now. I'd much rather, as always, you'd much rather activate on a much larger pod than having a drone be the one that activates.
Confirmado.
I guess we'll bring you up here too.
Going.
And we're all on the roof. Nothing activated. Let's just get you forward. And we'll just in case overwatch you, Deanna, and call that a success. I think a successful second move.
I detect no evidence of telepathic coercion.
Okay, Rocketeer and a Hunter drone. So we're seeing the drones at last upgrading and becoming a little more challenging now also. A lot more armor than we're used to seeing on our drones, especially, well, we saw a Hunter drone with that Rocketeer. So we're going to keep ourselves peeking forward. We know the drone kind of went down underneath us, so I think it's fine to move a little bit away from that drone. Let's try over here, Deanna Troi, for starters. Aha, there we go. We have found the jackpot. We know where everybody is. We know what we're facing. We got another surveillance drone. Was that 2 Serpents I saw over here? And then I can't quite remember. I think I saw a Muton down below, but not what he was with. Why don't we bring you right up to this. This will give us some vision down below and hopefully keep an eye over here. We're going to lose sight of this, but we kind of know what we're facing now. So let's get over here as we bring everybody else up, and we can get a better look at what's down here. A heavy, no, it wasn't. Oh, there's the Muton. So who is part of what group is what I would like. I think it's probably the, oh boy. This is a nasty pod if that's one pod, and this, so that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then another drone 9. So we know what we're facing. The idea, however, is not to activate them all at once. So that's going to be our challenge. And they're definitely guarding the prisoners like you wouldn't believe. Maybe with this time frame we have to try a little bit of a non-direct approach. Is that something we're going to have to think about or try to look at? We're just going to bring everybody forward right now. I don't feel like we have to worry too much about a drone wandering into us in our position over here at the moment. I'm thinking I am going to push somebody right here, Crypto.
I was sent to investigate.
Thank you, Q. And a little psi support near the front. Now the only other spot near the front is in this corner. We're going to just come here for the moment. Let's see how they're wandering, so we can pick our proper spot to go live. Our proper spot to go live is definitely not right now. Activate one, you activate them all. Holy smokes. Okay. Well, I'm wondering if we need to see about getting around this alley. Do we have access to that building around in the alley, and can I avoid civilians in the process of doing it? Yeah, because they're coming this way, so it's not maybe the best time to try to come around over and take a peek over here. It looks like we may just have to kind of sit a little bit to watch them wander, and hopefully watch a couple of them wander out of sight. So I'm just going to overwatch everybody briefly at the moment, just get a read on which way they're wandering, and let's hope that drone off on this side doesn't decide to come up high. Otherwise we're dead meat.
I see.
Hold position! Guardia.
Okay, they're giving up the roof, moving in a direction I'm not upset with. They've turned around, and they're heading back. However, the mech is now returning in this direction. And that's just too many. Okay, the drone is coming down, heading our way, which is not a good thing. Oh, we're kind of stuck at the moment. watching the timer for extracting units going down, down, down. Reinforcement timer is at least green. This is not ideal, being stuck up here like this right now. But we're going to wait it out one more time.
Of course. I've got your ready to serve.
Okay, they're going inside. The good thing about that is it does take them out of sight. And that's a pod of 3. This pod of 2, wandering farther off with a potentially deadly Rocketeer. And then we got a definite challenge here with that heavy mech and a heavy Lancer. At least there's only 2 of them in that pod. And where is he going? He's coming up towards us. He went underneath us. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. So right now maybe we're gonna go one more turn to see if they might wander just a tad farther distant, and I can see activating this pod here. Then when we get to the interior to free these guys, it looks like we're gonna have a really tough Muton 2 Snake pod to have to fight through, and hopefully they can stay distant, and our drone can move further out or further away, so when it comes time for us to jump down, we don't activate that too. We'll see. The only good thing is they moved here where there's windows. Hopefully they'll keep moving to this part where there's no windows. That would be nice of them. So it looks like we are gonna play voyeur for one more turn and see where they go. Let's find out.
I'm glad to be of service.
Vista en el objetivo.
Okay, that's good that they're going that way. That's good enough down there because they're going, they're still in range. And I have a feeling at some point we're going to have to deal with that. Ah, he found us. We're live. Well, let's hit a few here, guys. Let's hit a few. That's not what I call hitting a few. And the drone actually didn't fly towards us, which is kind of odd as far as drones go. It's a surveillance drone, so he's not the biggest threat for us right now. We have an overwatching heavy mech, which I consider to be a little bit of a threat. Fortunately, we have Toshi over here. Let's go see what your abilities against a mech might be. 50, only 53. So you're not high enough of a techie to really have that great of a job. We're gonna have to start looking at perks to help us with our mech hacking. That's gonna all of a sudden become a priority here. I can see that now. Let's see. I feel like right now it is somewhat safe to come down to be able to flank some of these individuals. So we have the option with Deanna Troi. We basically can easily take out a Lancer. The problem is we've got this mech. And the question is, do we have enough firepower up here to do it? Let's take a look over here first at some of our individuals. Obviously we do have a rocket. I don't know that the psi part works on a mech, so we may have to, well, what we may have to do then is do a little soul fire, which would easily then be able to take out the heavy Lancer, and then everybody else can focus, and Deanna Troi can run. Well, actually, I don't know if you have lightning reflexes, Deanna Troi. Let's take a look. Do you? Yes, you do. So that may be the way we approach the mech. What I would like to be able to do, though, is see about bringing some shredding fire down that way. And let's just see what your shot looks like. 94% right now from Jean-Luc Picard. And if we made that a chain shot with your shred ability, starting at 84%, that's probably the best way to open up against this guy, is if we can connect on our chain shots right here, right now. Let's give it a go. Connect. Let's connect again. I think that's a good start. Let's find out what kind of damage we did. Yeah, we shredded 2 bits of armor, which is huge for us. Deanna, Troi, can we take a look at you? And just take one more look at what you bring to the table. You do have AP ammo. So I'm feeling a little more confident that perhaps we can make it happen with your scatter ray if we and I think this other pod's inside with no windows. This one's far enough away this way. So the only risk in jumping down is that other unknown drone. And if I had to weigh risks with drones, I'd say that's a decent risk to take. So we're going to run you down because we've broken his overwatch also. We're going to run and gun you down there right now. It excites me too. Surprise! Kablammy. Is it enough? The question will it be enough of a kablammy to take him out? Oh yeah. Good job, we got the crit. Advanced. Now there's something we're seeing that we might be able to use. Well, hopefully it's a good advanced hacking. At least it's not.
I don't remember these toys.
Toshi, you may have an implant coming your way. We'll find out. Let's take a look at a little soul fire right now. That's what I'm thinking. Because soul fire minimum hit, guess what? 4. And look at his health.
Mi mente es mi arma.
Eva Peron, do your stuff. And you just maxed out on 6. Good job. Now we have another drone, which maybe, Toshi, is going to be a little easier for Haywire. Let's find out. Oh yeah, 100%. Look at that. 100%.
As you wish.
And control is 81%. Now I'm wondering, can I use that to our advantage somehow in triggering the enemy as we move towards the prisoners and whatnot? I'm gonna take the chance and play around with this and see if we can hack it. Very good. We have ourselves a pet drone for a little while. We also got to get moving because reinforcements has now changed to yellow. We've got doors to come right through the front freaking doors. And we got the roof. Although we got to come over here to get up to the roof. We got a pole right here. So we can set up for the front door through the roof breach on what we're facing down inside, and I think it's time to do that before they move too far to. We still have fire, and all those are our organic enemies, so we have flamethrower potential here. I'm gonna be aggressive and run you all the way down here, Q. It should be safe based on where we know the enemies are to do that. Uh-oh. They're gonna see us now. Thank goodness we have a drone to run interference. And they are quite scattered, so I wonder if that'll end up working in our favor somehow. That's very interesting. they all got some pretty mighty attractive cover too. That's a little bit of an issue. I do not have run and gun anymore, so I cannot roust this guy out of that cover. What we can take a look at with UQ is just what we were talking about before, and that is, can you burn this guy maybe? Do we have the ability to burn this guy? Potentially. He's in your cone, and we can potentially get him burning to make him less of an issue, and you're fairly protected against the others trying to move against you. So let's just do that to see if we can eliminate one of them right now.
Why don't we play a little game?
And we did. And did I see him? I could have sworn it looked like he was burning. Honest, it really did. It does take away or makes our access to the prisoners a little more challenging. Because we got this guy on the inside. So let's see what we can come up with for our other enemies here. Psy Trooper, we still got to wait another turn for Soulfire, so we're going to have to use you to play a little defensive, perhaps. So who has some of our best shots? Toshi, you do not. We can bring you over here for a shot on the snake, but it's not great cover. The only good thing is I think we might be out of range of that tongue too right now, which would be nice. And since I do not have run and gun for a while, maybe I need to play running over here and just blast this thing away, even if it is burning, and play it that way. Let's just take a peek real quick. It is burning, so technically I do not have to waste the ammo, but you know, I'm here and now. There's nothing immediately I can do. We got to see how that fire goes to see if I can get up to the pole for a possible stun up there next turn. The fire is semi-inconvenient right now, the way it's burning. So we're going to do what we can this turn to inflict some damage. And just take it out.
You're upset.
And who do I need to address the most? I'm kind of feeling like Mr. Muton. We may just see about suppressing you. Do I have... You also have a flashbang, but I don't think I can pick up all of them with a flashbang. So I think we're going to probably bring you here, Toshi. I don't think any... Can Poison Spit... Does Poison Spit have a range? Does he just have to be able to see us with that Poison Spit? That's a question I do not know the answer to. So let's do it this way. Although if I bring you forward, we got to worry about these guys backing into us. So, yikes. We're going to bring you... And if I bring you here, I don't see... This is the only shot where I can try suppressing the Muton. And so we are going to suppress the Muton. And now, Toshi, I have to figure out what is the best course of action with you. And I kind of feel like this guy's in amazing cover, so it's not going to be in a particularly easy shot for you. And then the question becomes, who do we use the mind merge with? We're going to bring you there. I also, you know, we can aid protocol and whatnot against this thing and play it that way. So I think we'll mind merge the suppressor, and we will aid protocol ourselves, and we'll have to sit back this turn. And depending on how the fire deals with this, we may or may not be able to get up to the roof directly with Deanna Troi, which is also a pain. So we're going to go defensive mode here, guys, for better or worse. So mind merge, yeah, we're going to do it right there on Captain Picard. And then Toshi, we are going to give. Oh wait, we technically could take another action. I think all we're going to do with you is Overwatch.
Afirmativo, cubriendo.
We got to send our drone out to become a target, right over here. And Toshi, you cannot see the big guy. I think the drone, I don't know if the snake quite sees the drone yet. So let's instead do the aid protocol on yourself. It's only a 36% shot. We're going to do the aid protocol on ourselves. Because we need to stay alive for the moment. Oof, and we just got hit. Our ablative is gone. And he fell for the drone, which is a good thing. So our drone protection is no more. Let's just see what the fire spread becomes. Can we make it upstairs? So we are not without ablative. The mind merge gave the extra ablative. That's part of what went away. So it's only, we still got a decent amount of ablative even with taking a hit. So what do you know? Deanna, I don't think you can get to the roof without burning, because there's no convenient roof access over here. What we do have over here is roof access, but we don't have run and gun to take advantage of it. Now we could come over here and take a big old blaster shot on the Muton. We have Soul Fire. How far can we get Crypto moving? Q, you're not really in a spot to move in any great fashion, so these are tough guys, and we don't have the best of positioning on them. Let's take a moment. Soulfire, if we relocate you to be able to see the snake, we can Soulfire. It says actually we can Soulfire down here to get some damage on the Muton. Problem is I don't have an answer for the snake in that amazing cover, and our decoy is gone. So maybe we focus on the Muton and relocate somehow versus the Serpents. Try and stay out of sight of the Serpents temporarily. It's like if we Well, what is your standard shot? Do you have a reload on you? Yes, you do. Can you potentially shred? And I'm not liking the potential to shred. All right, at 50%. This is not something I want to do, just trading shots with the other guy. This is not the way I picture playing this. And we got hit pretty bad already by suppressing this guy. Feeling like we need to start doing some damage on him. So I'm going for a coin flip suppression. Yikes. Or coin flip hit. And we did the hit. The captain came through for us. That was huge. That was big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we got a max soul fire, we could take it out. Maybe what we can do on the Serpents is try a little Overwatch to keep him locked into place, because a regular shot is not going to do it, and I can't get these guys up. You know, there is someone I might be able to get up. You have the burning suit on. Heavy weapons, it doesn't show it here, but you have the hazmat suit. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to count on the hazmat suit being a good thing for us. And getting a flanking shot over here, perhaps. But that's not going to be, because that's a scatter ray. We're only at mediocre distance. You do have the ability to fortify. Let's bring her up here.
I should have known better than to take the advice of a human.
No, you should not be burning. You have that stupid suit. Isn't that the way it works? Or did I put it on somebody else? See, I'm not seeing it down here. I infiltrated so many missions earlier in this episode. Guess what? I'm not the one. This is not the one wearing the suit. So I've got myself burning for no good reason. Let's try this. Toshi, I really don't like you where you are right now. But what do you have available? Aid protocol? No, that's not what I was looking. I was hoping, and that's revival and med kit heal. Does that mean you're out of range to do a med kit heal because you can't see the guy? I was hoping you might be able to see our guy to do to heal him a little bit. So instead, I'm gonna have to run you out of the way, Q, just so we can heal you. So let's get back up here to him. We're gonna run him down here. Let's see if I can heal you from there. Toshi, do you have the ability to heal him from there? Or you don't have maybe you don't have remote heal yet, and it's a problem. I gotta pay closer attention to your skills. You can stabilize and you can heal, but just not remotely. So since there's not a lot you were gonna be able to do, although we kind of need your. We got to go for the soul fire down below and worry about this, what the snake might do to us. We have a chance to take out the muton. If we don't, he's going to be extremely weak.
Tu cuerpo se debilita.
Oh, about as weak as you can get him without killing him. We're running out of time too, so you know, Deanna, what we're gonna do, and it says you don't gain flame by running out there. That somehow you're able to zigzag through the flame and get over here. Let's do it.
I accept.
Let's open the door. Don't get stuck, door. Don't get stuck. Let's see, what have we got on the interior? Can we see anything on the interior here of where we would be moving? And I'm interior blind right now. What do you know? Well, if if y'all hang on, I think this little glitch is solved by saving and coming right back in. So we know our positions. I'll be right back and we'll continue. So I can get vision inside the building here. Okay, we're back. Slightly different angle, but we do have vision back to the interior. A simple save, reload, fix that. So let's see what we want to do. Do I want to move you in yet? Or do I want to keep you there? You get run and gun not for 2 turns. So actually, should things remain static, you can actually get up here for a shot. So I'm going to keep you overwatched down below here. Deanna, Troi.
We're all more than the sum of our parts.
And Toshi. We could go for the gray shot down on the Muton, which for you, as far as I'm concerned, that's probably it's either we're risking poison spit over here, of course, but you have a med kit, so that should protect you, and then we can heal somebody else. We also got to get rid of this stupid fire before it burns its way through the ablative of Q. So we got a number of things to do, and I think of all those choices, my most important thing is go for a coin flip graze shot on the Muton, just so that's one less shot we have to worry about taking. So let's do it. Doesn't look promising. Oh, and we got hit. It's an ablative hit, thank goodness. Uh-oh.
Your brilliant plan didn't work.
Well, that's not the worst case scenario. That is. I knew they'd be coming back eventually. And that's not a easy peasy drone. And we're going to have to be worrying about reinforcements soon also, which is something, a whole nother hill of beans, can of worms. I don't know. You choose your preferred phrase. Now nobody's up high, and now Deanna's out of range of everybody. So let's see what our options have become. We got a drone. We don't have anybody on Overwatch. We can get a flank over here on the Rocketeer, which I kind of like the idea of not having the Rocketeer live. The Muton, his shot wasn't as fearsome in his injured state. Let's come over here and see if we can't flank. Now we risk now bringing in the final drone by doing that. But you know, what's one more drone to the party? We got a flank a Rocketeer who could explode us while we're on the roof. And we got lucky. We did not run into the other drone. Now we do have a 35% chance for crit. Can we possibly make that happen? No. That would be the simple answer. We will not have Soul Fire available. Can we make a Viper insane, perhaps? Is that a possibility? What's your hacking skill for this drone? You should have... Oh, we're 1 turn away from freaking haywire. We're 1 turn away from everything right now. Isn't that the case? Wouldn't it be nice if Q could set the Viper on fire? that would be magical. That would be wonderful. What we can do is try to see if we can't release the snake somehow with a hit here. The other options are try to damage the drone, but I think the snake is our best play at the moment. And it's not your best play when you miss. Not the best play when you miss. Well, we can try another less than stellar shot with this weapon. And we can watch that one also miss. I unfortunately can't get into range with my heavy, but what I can do is you'll be in full cover. And unfortunately, with the Rocketeer
I suppose it's
not handled, we may be rocketed on the roof. 36% miss. Don't shoot a rocket. No, but we're getting we're slowly getting our ablative taken away. And that's a double move. The snake is hanging tight. And we are bound again, but we might not be burning anymore. At least I'm not seeing any flames. So let's start wrapping this mess up. We've got something up high here that we got to deal with, and we got Haywire Protocol to try and do it. We can easily shut them down. Let's well, not guaranteed, but take care of this way. 99% is good for me. Reinforcements are all of a sudden going to become a big issue. We're dilly-dallying far too long. The good news is we also have the Soulfire back, so we can easily take out the Muton. We can come up really close right here now. I guess, isn't that a pain that we cannot step in there enough? The Heavy Rocketeer is only in half cover, so I'm thinking, Jean-Luc, you're going to have to deal with this. It says I can see the snake here from full cover. It's pretty close range for a scatter ray. I'll take a look at the shot. We're either going to stun or shoot, depending on what the odds are, is what I'm thinking. Shot 73. Stun only 53. Is it because it's considered in full cover? Yikes. So I should have come right here to get the better shot, or out here into half cover. Lessons learned. Well, we still have running gun. It's not a great position to use it, but who else will I need it against? Not much. So we're gonna finish the running gun just so we can get the better shot over here. And the flank shot. So let's do it. Kind of silly to run and gun one step, but that's what we're doing.
I accept.
Now the shotgun shot is looking a lot better. The question is, I don't think the shotgun does enough damage even with a crit. The stun, fortunately, is quite good at this range. And is stunned. Can you, at 74%, manage to take this guy out? You're also a knife fighter, but, you know, let's see if you can take him out. We needed that one. We needed a 75% chance to hit. Q, the good thing is, you're not burning, although you are into the med bay barely, so we're not talking a lot of med bay time, fortunately. Let's get you moving over here. You're going to be our answer to the Muton.
Let's go.
Now that you're mobile again. And this mission is all about run, hustle. Let's get this thing going. We do have the hunter drone. It's going to come alive very quickly, though, lest we forget. Let's not forget. We're going to bring you over here just to get a shot. In fact, with that weapon and that armor, that's scary. So what we're going to do... I guess we're instead going to bring you down here. Let's hope it stays... out of whack for a little bit longer. We're going to bring you down here, Evita, as a backup to release these prisoners.
¡Vamos, vamos!
We may not be able to get Toshi there in time for the improved hack to open the prison cells.
The situation down there has changed.
Okay, we got to take care of this guy. The first way we got to take care of this guy is we're going to move you to a little bit of a distance here, Jean-Luc, so you can hopefully shred this guy on the ground. In fact, we don't really need to worry about cover. Let's just get a proper distance. We have chain shot available, and it's something we might use depending on the odds of hitting. 82%, that's 72%. Just without it on a single hit. Now we got to try the chain shot to shred all the way through. Let's give it a go. Except not down there. Hit the first one. You hit on a 70%er last time. Let's do it again. And you're coming through again.
I say kill it.
Except the second time we only grazed. But now you've made it possible for possibly somebody else. Oh, yeah, somebody else. Two hit points. Somebody else. Toshi, you're looking like somebody else to me.
Your next command.
And reinforcements are coming in this turn too. Yikes. We're not going to have a whole hell of a lot of Overwatch available, are we? And we got to get moving because they're going to be coming hot and heavy fast. Toshi, we're going to move you forward. For you, it does make a difference how close we are.
Moving forward.
Except I reloaded and now I don't have a shot. Brilliance. Total brilliance. What we're going to do is reload here just so we have more ammo. We're going to put a shot into the Viper. We don't need him becoming unstunned. And we got a nice crit. And we're going to see if we can come over here. Nobody's going to be on Overwatch. And see if we can't take him out. Now we got to work on reinforcements, and we got to see if we can run out of here in safety, because pretty soon the reinforcements are going to start falling faster than you can, I don't know, faster than you can whatever. The saying is escaping me. Let's hack our prisoners open. Okay, we'll go for the potential cache of intel at 9 whipping %. All right, let's get everybody running. We don't know where. Yeah, we can make noise as long as we're not running through fire. Let's get you guys a-going. A little more speed available here. We'll bring you out this way. The reinforcements are not going to be fun because the first drop may not be hideous, we hope, but we got to move and move fast because by the time the second round of reinforcements comes in, then they start falling fast and furious. And the pods keep growing, so we've really got to find a way to motor ourselves out of here. See where they're dropping. Right in the middle of us. So even though we don't have Overwatch, at least they seem like they'll be nearby.
I detect no evidence.
A scout and a trooper. The scout obviously is the bigger priority. And that guy came alive. Yikes. Oh. Well, we do have Toshi that can unstun Picard to get him running. The biggest thing we need to do, and Revival Protocol actually is not turn ending. So let's do the Revival Protocol real fast. Unfortunately, yeah, we'll do the Revival Protocol first. Alright, and then Toshi, I'm gonna see if you can, yeah, take a shot now and take out the drone. Something we wanted you to do last turn, but, you know, Commander sometimes doesn't pay attention. 80%. Do it. Good job. Okay, now we have other individuals to take care of. The Advent Trooper is right down below you, Picard. I'm hoping that you can step to the edge. Let's cycle through everybody. Let's get up to you, Picard. There we go. I'm hoping you can step to the... Oh, I'm thinking you may not be able to help us out in that direction because you are out of ammo. So if we reload you right where you are, we got to do that anyway.
Very well.
Do you have anybody in your sight from that position? Absolutely not. So we'll come back to you. Or maybe not. What we can do, and what we're going to have to do on the scout, is our final flamethrower, probably, to try and get him burning. Deanna, you can probably get over here to flank the trooper, and we have an answer there. You could also not get quite a flank over here. So we're going to go with the fire attempt this way. We're going to run you as close as we can get you, or in range that we can get you. Q.
Good.
And this guy better burn, because there's only a chance, you know, when you do the flame. Let's find out. Maybe we can just burn him, so we don't have to worry about him remaining burning. But he is burning, so that's good. Ava, let's get you moving. In fact, I'm going to move you all the way since he's burning.
Venga, vamos, vamos!
And Deanna, oh, let's get to you, Deanna, first, just to get rid of these reinforcements. They're going to go green, yellow, red very quickly now. So we have him flanked by also having you run in the direction we need to go. As far as you can. Let's take care of this thing right over here. Yeah, explode the ad board. I'm fine with that. And Jean-Luc, we're going to get you moving in the direction we need you to move with full ammo. And let's, before I make another false assumption, like somebody had a hazmat suit assumption, let's double check our exit zone. Well, we came over this building. I'm thinking it's somewhere back in this direction. That's where we're running. Even though I didn't successfully find it, it's in the darkness somewhere still. I'm not seeing the icon for it lighting up anywhere. Oh wait, evac zone. Here it is. When in doubt, follow the symbol. That's the smart way to do it. So we got a hell of a long way to run, ladies and gentlemen. We have a hell of a long way to run. Let's get going. Okay, the scout reinforcement is dropped. The other drone is active. And he ran downstairs right where we want to go. And he has missed.
They're all over
Thank
me.
goodness for small favors. We lost our loot down there. Never a fun thing. But we need to get moving, guys. We need to get moving. Where have we got you, Toshi? We don't have Haywire available for you, but we can jump you down on a blue move to help shoot up this guy. So let's get it going. Yeah, let the civilians scream. Jean-Luc, I would like to get you down there for some shredding power. Also on a blue move, but I don't want to get, obviously I don't want to get you too close for your shot because it gets worse the closer we get. So let's do some shredding from here.
Very well.
With all the glass we're breaking, we're starting to sound like drones, aren't we now? Let's take the shot. It's a decent one. We do not have... yeah, chain shot is still on cooldown, so let's just take away some armor this way. Still standing with less armor. Toshi, can you finish it off? Okay. Reinforcements are yellow again. We need to haul buns, guys. We need to haul buns. Definitely. Now, please have no effect. And Toshi, you're gonna go. Yeah, you'll be fine if we run you forward and just Overwatch.
As you command. In position.
Question is, where will they drop? Right on top of us.
He's proved that he can get to us whenever he wants.
We took out 2 out of the 3 is what it looks like. But we don't have to take any... Well, no, we only took down 1 of the 3, so we didn't even touch the other 2. So much for my observation skills. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's scram. Everybody is in range now. We're going to get out of here. Yeah, it looks that way. How about the nick of time? I think everybody is now in the zone.
Status confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Alright, so we did take 1 wound. That was just a wild, all over the place mission. That was... plenty of mistakes made, some assumptions made, and, you know, I did not make an ass of any of you, but I sure did of me, assuming that hazmat vest. Let's go take a photo of this memorable mission. Operation Lazy Gift. Operation Lazy Mind for the commander is more like it. Faith in humanity is its own reward. We'll take that pose.
If it improves morale, then I suppose there is no harm in it.
I would like to assure the citizens of Advent that our peacekeepers will stop at nothing to prevent further attacks by criminal elements such as the one that occurred today. The Elders have total faith in our ability to overcome any and all threats to our peace.
Alright, there we go. Deanna Troi dealing the most damage. Shot percent, we missed a few, but still 80% is not bad.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when we ace a mission like that.
Very good. We got a promotion out of this mission for Toshi, our specialist. That's really, really good. And Crypto, with that 1 tick, Did we have a leader on this one that gave us the perk to lose that one tick? I'm trying to think through. I don't think we did. So somehow that one tick of damage I thought I saw on you, Crypto, is no more. Exciting times we live in. Alright, we got advanced hacking plus 10 to hacking. Toshi, I'll try to remember to give that to you. Well, any one of our specialists is going to get that. But I'll try to give it to you, Toshi, since this was the mission we picked it up on that you were on. And we got a new soldier acquired. And what I'm going to do, just because I know this was a long mission getting all those infiltrations done, or a long episode I should say, rather than queue up the next mission, we know we got several percolating out there. We're just going to end it here. Hope you enjoyed the mission. Sorry for the length. We had a lot to get done.
And by mastering its forces, the Templars are able to reach beyond what any human once thought possible. When the Elders are truly banished from the Earth, we will be the masters of the power they have left behind.
Yeah, I know you're a new faction and you got to get your words in, but we got to go. So this is ZigZagZog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.